just gonna refresh, just talk about gold, and then we can just get started. But I hope everyone is doing good and they're ready for a very productive week. And on that note, I'll be doing live trades also, so the series will be posted on TikTok, but I'll also try and check if I can also reshare it on Insta, here on YouTube, right? But if today we don't really get anything with regards to gold, if we don't get any setup, then we may have to just jump into looking at forex pairs, but we shall just see how to go about it for today. I'm just trying to check something right now, then we will get started. Just want to check something. Okay, I think it is definitely excellent. Alright, it is definitely excellent. That's not a problem. If it is excellent, it is excellent. We may have to continue from here. Right. Okay, let's get started. Let me get seated properly. Tiredness and everything is just hitting me at the same time. Okay. What? Monday. Good morning. Hope you guys are doing good. Excellent. How are you? So we're currently just going to be looking at gold. Just a refresh from what we talked about. Thanks for the rose. Gero the creator. We're just gonna refresh from where we left off on, should I say, Friday, Saturday, somewhere around those days. So we're just gonna continue from there, just a refresh and talk about some key major levels or some key major prices that we spoke about there, to say what to look for this week, which price areas should we look at for gold. Obviously I did mention that we don't necessarily have a specific target on gold, but we do know one thing for sure currently, based off the fact that XM Tapero, yes, XM is a definite good broker, my brother, definite good broker. If you want to open a live trading account, you may definitely jump into the Telegram channel. Unfortunately I don't have a link roaming around, but you can definitely get my Telegram name as it is iPod Official Trader, and then you just join there. You're gonna find the link that you should open a live trading account using. So now continuing on that part, so for anyone who texts me on WhatsApp, I'll be able to only respond after the TikTok live. So let's just continue where we left off, right? So now I did mention on Saturday, for those who joined the YouTube channel live, because I was hosting a YouTube live video on a Saturday, I did mention that currently, since it's a Saturday, today rather, this week, we're looking at two things, or not even two, three prices. Okay, so we're looking at three prices, being the first one here. It's that on gold, if you look at gold under 3 minutes time frame, right? Because I was looking at this under 3 minutes time frame, I said, or rather I mentioned that currently we do have a weak high right there, so meaning that if ever we may be looking at gold drops, like as if we may be looking at gold pushing back, if possibly gold wants to push back to this area, if possibly gold wants to push back to this area, or even worse, if it wants to push back to this level, if it does want to push back below, if it wants to come back below 25.50, somewhere around here, if it wants to come below 25.50, then it means that it needs to do what? It would have to respect what? It would have to respect this current high that we do have right here, because this current high is not a rejection high, neither is it holding any possible drops at this point. It doesn't hold anything, so it means that if we do have to drop, it means that price would have to just respect what? Would have to definitely respect this high by breaking them first, by breaking this weak highs, and then giving us some confirmations of just rejections to the downside, if and only if price is definitely bearish on gold. But unfortunately, as I did mention, you will have to go and look at this part on your trading view. You go here, you check this thing, you look at all the time frames. Like, you want to start with 1 minute, you check 1 minute is buy, technicals are saying it's okay, 1 minute today, this is today, which is surprising. Okay, so from on last week when we opened 1 minute, it said it's a buy, but now we see there under 1 minute today it says sells. Let's look at 5 minutes. 5 minutes says also sells. Okay, now 15 minutes it's saying neutral. Okay, 30 minutes it's a buy, 1 hour it's a buy, 4 hours it's a buy, daily it's a buy, weekly it's a buy. So it's only this 1, 2, 3 10 minutes time frames which says it's a sell, but I definitely doubt, because we only have 1 hour into the week basically. So but hopefully going around after Asian session opens, maybe they will change, but I highly will tell you that currently we are looking at strong buys on gold, meaning that gold in each and every time frame that you go through, it will definitely give you all buying opportunities or buying possible movement. So it means that only this week we're looking at continuation, right? So that's not you analyzing, it's just giving you a technical edge of what TradingView can provide as a tool to just help you where you can. But now as I was actually going through the charts as well, I said that if you look at this current high, the current high that we do have, to be exact, the current high that we do have, which is this one, I want you to look at something. This current high, it's very weak. And if you look at the previous, because I was breaking down the markets, right? When I was breaking down the markets, we have a similar high as like this. As you can see, I did mark out there that it's a weak high, right? And it's a similar meaning that has the same characteristics. It's this same high. Look at what happened to that previous high, that weak high. Look at what happened to this previous week high. What happened? Price broke above it. Do you see that? The fact that price broke above it means that we should also be looking at what? Means we should also be looking at price coming back to break which one? Coming back to break above this one. But now, since I did mention also to say that we are only looking at gold under 15 minutes time frame possibly, because this is the only time frame where we have a possible trend line that we can actually utilize at this point, which is a weak TRL, meaning it's a weak trend line. So it means that with the weak TRL, we're looking at price breaking above, or rather pushing to the upside. And currently we still see that price, they said nah man, for those who say XM is a scam, unfortunately I would say like it's because they don't read, man. It's because they don't read. Most traders don't read. They always mention that part. Most people don't read, and which is understandable. They can complain, but they never read. You understand? So any broker can be a scam if you haven't read their terms and conditions. So yeah, so moving along, so if we look at this current price, we're looking at gold actually pushing to the upside currently. And I did mention that the only time you're going to be looking at gold continuation to the upside is if price breaks above this area. So if price on gold breaks above, because currently you can still see we're still playing below the week trend line, but the only time we're going to be looking at continuation is if price breaks above this area, and after it breaks above that area, it's going to give you two options, right, which are the following. So the two things that you're going to be looking at is the following: if it breaks above this point, right, if it breaks above, right, it breaks above and it gives you an engulfing candlestick, then it means that you're looking at price just continuously pushing to the upside. But then if price does what? But if price does the following, what's going on here? So if price only just breaks above but doesn't give you any engulfing candlestick as a confirmation of momentum, then it means that that's when you are looking for a breakout and a retest. So you must definitely know when to expect the retest and when not to expect the retest. So I understand that a lot of people just expect a retest where possibly the market is not even it's not even showing that it is going to retest. So you need to know when the market is going to retest, and you need to know when the market is definitely not going to retest. And at this point, there are only two ways that you're going to know. If price breaks above and then gives you an engulfing candlestick, then it's not going to come back for a retest. It's going to continuously push in the same direction. You'd be waiting for something that's not going to happen. But then if price definitely does break above and then doesn't give you any engulfing, then definitely that's where you're looking for a retest, because then the market needs to come and respect the very same price that it broke above. And then the same thing will apply after the retest. You still need an engulfing candlestick to confirm that price is definitely in the momentum that you perceive or you see. You understand? So currently on gold you only have two not two, but rather, yeah, I said, let me do this. Gati guna ink alap. Okay, yep, you only have two. So this one I'll just remove it. It's not looking good. Just gonna remove it, and this part we're just gonna leave it there. So right now on gold, this is the only update that I'm bringing this week. So thought maybe possibly price could actually come back to this area. Thought, meaning that I didn't zoom in the price just to look at what was going on, but zooming in I see that this price is not holding, meaning it's not any possible rejections, doesn't hold any possible rejections to the upside. So the only possible rejections that we may get, it's from this price. So if gold should gold drop, right, should gold drop, it means this would be a possible area where you'll be looking at a rejection to the upside. Should gold drop, this would be your only first area, possible area that you're going to be looking at a push to the upside. But then if price breaks above here, gives you those, then that would be your first entry as a continuation. But otherwise, this part respects it, then it becomes one. You're going to have two entries if it does respect this one. You're going to have 1 and 2, right? But then if it only respects this one, then it means you're only going to have one entry, and this one you're just going to leave it for later on, when price later on, if it does respect it. But at the moment, the only thing that you're going to be looking at is clearly simple. You will be looking at price continuation. Only two areas that you're going to look forward for. You're not going to force price to move from here to here, but you trade any region, not any reaction that happens on either at this area or at this area. Unfortunately, I don't know whether you guys can see the screen, right? So since currently we're still 2 hours, let me see, it's gonna be 2 o'clock right now, and then we're gonna be left at 2 a.m. and then 2, 3, and then it's gonna be 3:30. So only left with almost I'd say like 1 hour 20, that means 1 hour 50 minutes. So we left with 1 hour 15 minutes until we check the daily bias on gold, and then we can take it from there. So it means that we will be looking at gold in the next coming 1 hour 15 minutes. So right now the only thing that we're going to be doing is try to include indices, because we haven't been doing indices. I don't want to lie, I've not really analyzed indices here on live or anything. So this week I'm taking my time. I'll come back in an hour, no problem, Mr. H, no problem. So currently what I'm gonna be doing is really simple. I want to start including US30 in this, and just also continuing with in terms of like analyzing currency pairs, because I think this is a time where we need to just be looking at currency pairs whilst gold still tries to peg itself in terms of structure. And then we may be continuously trading gold actively daily, because that's the only way to go about gold at this point. It's not to force price movements, but it also helps us not to actually stay in track. So we'll still be having time to trade other instruments, unlike having to force to trade them as well. Understand? But now this week I'm going to be including US30. So it's going to take me the whole week, right? It's going to take me the whole week to really just fully commit to US30 in terms of like analyzing, because there's so many, right? Like there's so many like the way it's moving. Yes. It's just too poor for me, like, but I will be definitely taking my time this week. Still the same thing, 15 minutes and also 3 minutes entries on US30. Same thing applies. I won't be doing anything less than 3 minutes time frame or anything like that. So I want to also continuously or actively trade US30 this coming days, which is gonna be tough. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a tough thing, but nothing is tough if whether the trading strategy is working. But I'll just be including myself into this scam, this pair or this index. I just don't like how it moves, because it doesn't really, and I need recommendations with regards to which one do you guys use more. Let me check US30 again. US30, I don't know which platforms are the best to analyze US30, so I'm gonna be taking the whole week trying to find out which one is the best. But I've seen people using black, which one, the black which one is this one? Did I edit? I've seen people using the black, which one? I've seen people using this one, black bull. Hey, let me remove one, because now it's giving me problems now. Hey, yeah, no. So let's just try and add US30 this side. Yeah, I think this one has to be the best one, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check 3 minutes. Hey, I don't know how you guys go about doing this one, but hey, yeah, nah. We will struggle together on US30, but hey, I wanna that. But currently on gold, just continuously look for an active push. We may be still looking for an active push, and you can only start looking at trades at 3:30. So currently we don't necessarily have to place any trades. We'll be looking at trades after 3:30, which means 1 hour 1 hour 40 minutes from now on. Let's just jump into, so what I'm gonna be doing right now, it's pretty simple, because I want to continue, unfortunately guys, I want to continue like analyzing properly. for the fact that I want to continuously analyze properly, meaning that I will go live here on TikTok in the next coming um, 1 hour 40 minutes, because I want to analyze properly without having to look at my phone or having to hold my phone with one hand. So what you're gonna do is you go to YouTube at this point, ne? You go to YouTube right now, you're gonna find this current live, ne? Because I'm live both on here on TikTok and also my YouTube. So you're gonna go to YouTube right now, right? You're gonna find the very same live. You're gonna find these charts looking. You're gonna be able to see the charts properly. I want to do an analysis on currency pairs without really having to hold my phone with one hand. So you go to YouTube. Just wait. You're gonna go to YouTube and search iPod Official Trader. So I just want to show you the YouTube channel right now. What's going on now? There's something wrong here. Yeah, I think we're also having a problem here. Now we're having a problem. My seaters just jammed. Like, it doesn't want to click anything here on the internet site. I don't know what's the problem, but this side it does touch, but then here nothing happens. So I think we do have a problem right here. Let me just do this. Let me refresh. When I refresh, the same, nothing happens as well. But at the moment, just go to YouTube. You're gonna find this live there, and I'll just continue analyzing from there because I want to use both of my hands. Currently this thing is just ish. Yeah, there's a problem with my seaters currently. Like, look, I am trying to click, nothing is happening, but currently God, come on. That is a big problem. Yes. Nah, come on. One of the laptop jarena ja go cheaper jeko. The laptop jarena ja go cheaper just jona jeko. One laptop le yone fela petrol di anga. Ang tsena ja hlolela je. I will zama and see what's the problem. Iyo, awa. Oh, matota. Yes. Yeah, no, I think we're having a problem. Let me just close everything, close the window. Let me just close it and just reopen it again, because currently it doesn't allow me to do anything on the web. So I'll just close it. Let me just go through let me go to my YouTube right now and just screenshot and show you the Instagram, the YouTube link, the YouTube straight, so you can go and watch it there. Let me just close it. Let me just go to my YouTube right now and just screenshot and show you the Instagram, the YouTube link, the YouTube straight, so you can go and watch it there. So you can go and watch it there. So you can go and watch it there. the channel. So currently just go to YouTube, ne? You see the name iPod Official Trader, go and search that. I will continue analyzing there currently, just to make sure that I'm using both of my hands actively without any disturbance. So go on YouTube right now and search iPod Official Trader. I'll continue analyzing from there. I will just have to fix my laptop right now. I don't know what's wrong with it. Yes. Yes. I get you on and no. So yeah, just go there. I'll come back live here on TikTok at 3 o'clock. Right now I'll just continue on the YouTube. Thank you very much. Guys, I am honestly just trying to make sure that my thing is proper, because now we're having a problem. Now we are having a serious problem. We are currently having a serious problem. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Aish. We're having a serious problem here on my laptop, guys. A serious problem. We are having a serious problem at this point, because wow, like honestly, this is a serious mess. I'm trying to just close the window. It doesn't want to close the window, so that I can reopen it again. What is wrong with this one? Okay, guys, I'm going to switch off. I'm going to switch off this live stream, and then just check the live stream in the next coming 3 minutes. In the next coming 3 minutes, come and check the live stream. I'm going to switch off the laptop and then refresh it, open it again, and then start the stream live again. So in the next coming, let's say 5 minutes, in the next coming 5 minutes, the live stream will come back. But this one will end right now because of the laptop is giving me problems. Let me just stop it. Thank you for joining, and after 5 minutes, come and check the live stream. Your presence is appreciated as well.